I did get a phone call from Awodibu directly from Iran, and he said, Tarek.
What's up guys and welcome. You are watching Fazi Fitness. Let's start this video with another episode of the series Battle for the Olympia 2023, in which two of the best men's open guys, Derek Lunsford and Samson went through a back workout with the legend Chris Cormier. Now you can make a very solid argument that both of these guys have the potential to be Mr. Olympia this year or next year, and they are definitely the title contenders for a few years to come. Now, anyone in the open bodybuilding will be intimidated if they train back with Derek Lunsford, because even Derek's biggest opponents, they openly admit this, that the back of Derek Lunsford is on another level. But it was great for Samson to see Derek up close and get an idea of what he's gonna be going up against. And as big as Samson is, you just cannot ignore Derek's weight. Samson outweighs Derek by what? More than 65 pounds. And I'm not exaggerating that. I'm straightly going by the numbers. Derek is 260 pounds and Samson is 327. And just look at that front double. I don't think anyone who is chasing Derek, like Andrew Jacked or Nick Walker or Samson, no one can beat him in this shot. And even in the back shots, Samson has to cover some ground if he wants to go toe-to-toe with Derek. The freaking width on Derek is just insane. He just keeps opening up to a point where it is just unbelievable. And we all know that is what makes Derek so special and different from rest of the guys in the open class. That ratio of his wide lats and small waist. And I wanna give a huge shout out to Mr. Olympia TV and Tarek and Chris Cormier. We should all appreciate the great work from these officials who came up with this idea. And I cannot wait to see the next episode and the new guests. So do check out the full video on Mr. Olympia TV.
I did get a phone call from Awodibu directly from Iran, and he said, Tarek, I'm going to be part of an Olympia battle, and when I take off my shirt, both of them will be in the locker room.
So who else is excited to see the new and improved version of Blessing Awodibu at Chicago Pro? So if he is still coaching himself, then he is doing one hell of a job. So Blessing really put himself on the map last year when he just came out of nowhere and won 2 back-to-back shows. And honestly, with the form that Justin Rodriguez had at that time, and the way he looked at the Boston Pro and the Arnold, no one was expecting that Blessing will take him out a few weeks later at Indy Pro. But he did, and he really deserved that win. Now fast forward 1 year later, Blessing is now done with his Olympia debut, which really didn't go that well. And no one took him serious when he claimed that he's gonna crack top 6, especially in that lineup. But the thing is, we all expected a lot more from him than what he presented on that stage. And he kinda looked smaller than what he looked at Indy Pro. So, after the Olympia, he stopped working with George Farah. And now his plan is to compete in 3 shows. And the first one is gonna be the Chicago Pro, then Tampa, and then the Texas Pro. And talking about Chicago Pro, one of the most anticipated men's open pro debut is happening there in 6 weeks. So Justin Shier is gonna be stepping on the pro stage after more than 1.5 years. So from the looks of his recent physique update, he is looking really complete top to bottom. This comparison between Blessing and Justin is gonna be a great one. Both of these guys have classic builds. They both hit crazy vacuums, so it is gonna be a great battle. Now, how much improvements Blessing has made in the hamstrings and in the overall size of his legs, that is gonna be a major factor for him and how he places at the Olympia. Because that's the one thing which is holding him back. So hit the thumbs up button if you liked the video and smash the subscribe button if you wanna come back for more. Thanks for watching.